Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I've got first impressions. This is the Revolution Ultra Professional eyeshadow palette in Flawless. If I'm being honest, I only bought this for one colour and it's this really pretty cranberry colour in the bottom row because I was looking for a cranberry eyeshadow for the winter and I'd looked everywhere in Superdrug. I went to all of the stalls and I just couldn't find one. So this palette was £8, which I know is excessive for an eyeshadow palette when you only just want the one, but my thinking was if I was to go to MAC and just bought the one eyeshadow, I know they actually have an eyeshadow called Cranberry, which is probably the one I would have got. That would have been about £13 on its own, so I will still probably use some of the colours in this, but that was how I justified it. So this is an overview of the palette itself with all of the names, and I haven't actually used this yet, but I have swatched a couple when I first got it. So there are 32 colours in total in this palette and they're all very neutral colours. I don't think there's any bolds in here at all, and just from swatching straight away they are very pigmented, so this palette is amazing quality for the money. So all of these colours swatch amazingly well. They're very buttery and smooth as you go to apply them. I will say that the satins aren't as pigmented as some of these shimmery colours, so that is something to bear in mind, but I think that is pretty common with high street makeup. So I'm now going to insert some pictures of the swatches so you can see what they look like, and I will play these over now as I'm talking. All of these shadows feel very buttery and smooth as you swatch them, and they swatch really well. The more satin colours don't appear to be as pigmented as the shimmery colours, but I think that's quite common in low-end makeup. Even without a primer, the shimmery colours swatch amazingly well, and I would definitely recommend getting this if you are thinking about it, because even though this is a neutral palette, which I know has been done to death on the high street, this does have a few more bolder colours that are still quite neutral, so you can get away with wearing them. Even though the satins aren't as pigmented as some of the shimmery colours, you can definitely build them up to a fuller coverage, so I would still really recommend this palette for the money. That is my overview of the Revolution Flawless palette. I hope you've enjoyed watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!